Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Couple of seconds of delay there. Nico's playing with the microphone. Man, I love you so much, but please. Please, Nico, not my microphone. I loves you. Bum, bum, bum. I love this music. It's the only music we're gonna get, so don't get used to it. Nedved, Hat, welcome friends. Hope you're doing well today. We are hopefully gonna wrap up 500% spawn rate Ultra Mega Zerg Railroad Supreme Challenge, which is the official name I'm giving for this. I don't remember what we were doing. I said hi. Is my microphone? Check, check, 1 2 1 2. I got the levels for me and levels for you. A check, check. A check, check. No. I think we're here. Well, now I'm curious. Hold on. Nico, have you eaten my acoustics? Attention. It has come to my attention that my cat has consumed all of my acoustics. Thank you for knowing this thing I said more now that I know good have English is not a great language and my brain sucks. Thank you. Thank you for that, Hat. Yeah, I'm gonna coffee up right now. Let's do a small recap. What are we doing? So what we're doing is what I call the Zerg Challenge, and I called this the Zerg Challenge before. I've done this already. I've done normal difficulty. What I did was player incoming damage I reduced to 50% or something. I cut like the damage I receive in half, and I turned this to like 150, and then I went to Advanced Cog Settings, and I set the reinforcement rate to 500. So I did this like a year ago or something. I called it the Zergling Challenge because we're just fighting waves and waves and waves of bad dudes. Cool, cool. For today, though, in this whole season, I'm just like I said, quick recap. I left everything alone. I removed quests. But then I came here and did this. So instead of fighting Zerglings, we're fighting Hydralisks. If anyone's familiar with StarCraft, Hydralisks are the archers, so to speak, of the Zerg. The Zerglings are these little cute little melee things. They're cheap. They're good for like just soaking some bigger damage or whatever. And yeah, so we're fighting Hydralisks now. So I didn't nerf anyone's damage. Just 500% more cog reinforcement. Was it a year ago? Well, no, I don't remember. Dang it. Nico, get me my looking glasses. I can't look in too good. Oh, right, and in YouTube you can't search for playlists, so let's see here. Did I call it Zerg? No. It wasn't my season 2. Oh, I don't even know. No, this was just a revisit the campaign thing. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, it's somewhere in here, I'm sure of it. But it's not, I didn't put it under speedruns, did it? Did I? I don't think so. Alright, well, I did think, maybe I just streamed it, or whatever. But I streamed a thing where it was like, I called it the Zerg Challenge. So, like I said, the only thing that's different now is none of the difficulties changed. We're on normal, but 500% reinforcement. So we get wave after wave of badness. Badness. I've got 2 other of my friend groups that are also playing this, so I gotta take a look and remember what we have for my ship. Yeah. I think that looks alright. I gotta repair the thing. It's badness, yeah. There's good badness, there's bad goodness, and there's just badness, yeah. It's one of those things that's like the grid, you know? The Punnett squares? Punnett squares, I think they're called? Punnett squares, yeah. It's that. It's totally that, yeah. That's some other broken crap. Are you broken crap? You're broken crap? Hey man, we're all a little broken crap, it's fine. Okay, so we're in the level 2 area. Oh, right, I was getting the last of some... Holy crap, we don't need iron. I would like some sulfur. And then some crystal. So, do we have everything... How much storage do I have? This is the one problem. Like, now that I started playing this game, I've had two, like I said, two different groups of friends pick it up because it's on sale, or it was on sale or something. They're like, we thought you played like hard mode on freaking Volcanoids. We're gonna play Volcanoids. I'm like, okay. And then the way in which I've been doing it is like I've sworn not to do stuff. Like, I'm not gonna come in and just do everything. I want y'all to learn. I want y'all to enjoy it. But the thing is, like, I get familiar with this ship loadout, and now I don't recognize my own ship. I love being, like, as a person, and in video games, I love being support class. Good day, LG. Hope you're doing well today, my friend. I love being support class. When I was growing up in something, I always wanted to be the big damage, right? I want to be the wizard that throws all the fireballs. I want to be the barbarian that does all the smash. I want to be like this big beefy beef machine made with extra beef. And it doesn't interest me anymore. I want to be either like the healer that like keeps everyone together and fighting, or I want to be like support class. So like, it worked perfectly for me, yeah. So I've got 2 other campaigns of this running right now. And yes, I don't recognize my own ship was the story there. I take way more, what's a good way to say it? I take way more emotional satisfaction out of being support class. It's almost a weird thing because like I get to be like a dad, even though I'm not like a dad. Like, hey, everyone gets a free swing. Everyone gets a swing, and make sure like if someone's not performing to the way they want to perform, there you go. Here's a couple of beefy beef spells for your beef. There you go. Have fun. Get at it. Wreck face, son. Be home before dinner. It doesn't matter if you don't win, cause to me you'll always be a winner. Okay. Yes, we must have blown them up. JohnMegacycle, yeah. We must have punched face pretty good. Okay, sulfur and okay, so we're just here for crystal. We got iron, 139. The explosion just happened, right? Guys? Okay, there's a drill. We're on the wrong thing for me. Okay, so there's crystal. How much sulfur am I lacking? 114. I want to do this one more time and then not again. So we're gonna... I want to redeploy south so we get more sulfur. And then I want to redeploy... Oh, we're still collecting coal. How much coal do we have? 558. Good load of la coal. Alright, we're gonna do a little tweaking here. I think I did this already, didn't I? Yeah, no coal. Like, coal should be 2 of these drills' priorities. I saw you. I saw that. Mining drones has finished their work. Well, thank goodness for that. Let's just get out of here. Oh yeah, the blue and the yellow. Yeah. So I started, like I said, I started a campaign like a Thursday or something with one of my other gaming groups, and they have a small chibi anime child eating chicken nuggets as their logo. Whatever. I don't. When we first captured the ship, I forgot that the host captures the ship, and you go by the host or whatever. So they hosted, and I forgot that was their PFP. So I was just laughing my ass off because we stole the ship, and I completely forgot that was the thing. I'm like, hey, we're gonna see the Megacycle Blue? Hey, look at that, it's the Megacycle Blue. And no, it's a small child eating chicken nuggies. And I laughed for about 5 minutes. I think I annoyed everybody in chat. I easily pissed off everybody in chat. I was laughing for 5 whole minutes, and I'm like, how is that our death banner? How is that our war cry? We're coming for you, Cogs. We're gonna make you mess up your pants. We're gonna punch you so hard. And then we're gonna have some chicken nuggies, ooh. But then we're gonna punch you again real bad. You ain't gonna like it so much. That's right. We'll do it. And then we're gonna have some more chicken nuggies, ooh. I don't know. I don't know, man. Just don't know. I think the sulfur mine is right about here, isn't it? Yar! It is. Oh, I hear you. You're gonna wish I didn't hear you so good, but I hear you. So I think we're at a pretty final stage of our ship. The only thing I think that needs modification going forward is we need to fight... Did we fight the final security cog ship? Right, I can't interface with this because we're moving. Really? That's still here? Fascinating. Okay, doesn't matter. No. We got the final segment, so we have to beat the security ship. The security ship will give us the final drill and the final hull. Or I think it's the final... Yeah, the final drill and the final hull. And then we have 2 more laser attacks. And that beats the game. So, what would I change? What would I remove? I still need our research node, which I don't have anymore. That's fine. I probably don't need as much smelting capacity, so we can put the research node there. But what we'll ideally do is we'll overproduce everything we need. We'll probably remove a power plant in lieu of more defenses. We'll probably remove the mining drills for more defenses, stuff like that. Like, we'll try to beef up as much as we possibly can. That's going to kind of be the drill. 119? Okay, so that's doing that. I do want to cheese off these fools. Woke him up. Hello? There we go. There's the... Hey, must be the money. Okay. Alright? Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright? Alright. I'm missing entirely. I didn't realize the land sloped that much. So, in this case, what am I trying to do? I'm actively trying to aggro up the security ship a bit. Yeah, it's fine. I got... Don't worry, babe. I got diamond. I got that... Oh, titanium? I got titanium armor, baby. Now, these towers are supposed to disappear, which is weird. After the security ship has fled, this also should flee. Don't really care. It's just going to be some more free copper. 4? 4, okay. Oh, did you not have anything? Oh, cheeky. Really? 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 Well, I got a couple of seconds here to kill, so let me regen my armor. Then I want to do a few shoutouts. I don't think I've done... I like to do shoutouts like once a week. If anyone is active or we're friends with anybody, I like to give shoutouts at least like once a week. I like it when folks know that they're appreciated. And I really... This is a selfish thing. I like to be everyone's hype man. I like to be everybody's hype man. So, first things first, Nedved. Nedved's a wonderful, wonderful friend. They really came into their own playing Terraria. Terraria! I do have the T3 research. Dope. They really came into their own streaming Terraria. They are now currently streaming Core Keeper, which is an absolute hoot to watch. Gotcha. And 2 seconds. I don't think you're dead. Okay, the same animation is for when they're stunned. So, what the hell's this thing? I was just breakdancing down the hill. Anyway, Nedved really came into their own playing and streaming Terraria, and now they're streaming Core Keeper. And Nedved is absolutely one of those streamers that I would say very clearly and with confidence that they have a wonderful taste of aesthetics. In my opinion, I don't really have a good aesthetic eye. There's maybe 1 or 2 times that I'll look at a thing and I'll be like, I can make that look a little better or something, but Nedved makes something look good every single time. Like, it's wild. So... And like I've said this before also, like even if like you're looking at and you're like, I don't like Terraria, I don't like Core Keeper, you should still check it out. Nedved might be one of those streamers that like turns you on to these kinds of games. Honestly, like, yeah, being able to look at it and be like, damn, that looks good. And there's been times where I've watched, I'm like, I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what's happening. I could not tell you what is going on. Is this good? Is it min-max properly? Is it balanced? No idea. And I don't care. Like, it's just like, I'm not here for that. I'm here to just watch, and it's a good watch. So check out Nedved for real. Not only those screenshots, but you put other screenshots in the chat and stuff. In the channel. Oh yeah, check out Nedved. Nedved Twitch. All one word. Nedved Twitch. If you can find me, you'll find them. Hey guys, this is how we work as a community, right? We all work together. We all work well together on top of that. And that works well. That's all I had about that. Okay. Brains. So, we have a ton of coal. Check. We have enough sulfur. Enough. We're still mining some. I cannot fathom how we're taking damage right now. Okay, looks like we've gotten most of the sulfur. Looks like we got all the sulfur out of that. Stronger together, absolutely. So let's talk the time. Let's talk the turkey, right? Brass tacks, if you will. We got 10 minutes before the volcano erupts. The security cog ship is going to be the most painful fight in the... No, that's not true. It's going to be painful. I'm very serious. We're going to lose our ass a couple times. I'm sure of it. What I want to do is I want to get all the sulfur we can here. Maybe get about 250. Maybe we'll relocate, move a little farther away. Okay, they're probably still just getting coal. Let's go ahead and reposition. So we're gonna reposition right now. We're gonna try to maximize sulfur production and collection, allocation, whatever. So we're gonna move northwest here. We're gonna move northwest. We're gonna redeploy. We're gonna try to fight nothing. Then we're gonna go to the north. We're gonna capture Cog Hill, and we're gonna hold it. The second we have Cog Hill, we're going to irritate the security forces, and hopefully that will buy us the greatest benefit of positioning. Yeah, hopefully we can just attrition the enemy to death. Good day, Crank. Guna was here, ba-na-na-na. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, friend. Every act of creation is a first act of destruction. That's fair. There's a lot of wonderful philosophical views that when it comes to deities, I'm not going to go into any real detail here, but there are many deities that are literally gods and goddesses of destruction. But that is literally the take on it. I'm going to sound like a real idiot, but like, yeah, I don't know the names enough to say with any real specific. But like there's a lot of philosophical, spiritual, religious views or whatever that it's like, this is the god of destruction, and they are just as important as the god of creation. And just like stuff like that. I really like that as like a holistic output. It's not so much destruction bad, creation good. It's more of a, you gotta look at the whole thing. I like it. Human music. Oh, I like it. And I came out the wrong way. Oh, of course. I came out the wrong way again? I mean, it doesn't super matter. I'm actively not trying to go aggravate them. Okay, we get a little more sulfur. A little more sulfur pants. You're not injured. I would love, yeah, the one thing I think I would really love about this game is a passive auto repair when not in combat. Have it when it's like deployed or undeployed or something. Yeah, when you're undeployed and you're moving around, as you're moving around, like a healing carapace. Carapace? Is it carapace or carapace? I'm not sure. But something like that. Thought I saw someone lurking. Did see someone lurking. I don't know how far I gotta lead this. Everything I've ever attacked is just stationary. Nope. Nope, still? Okay, well, you come up here. We'll tango. Okay, I aimed low on that one. Kind of figured it would have went between his legs, but whatever. You don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends with salad. 6 minutes to boot. Okay. We're looking good. I think we're on point here. I think we're on time. I'm gonna grab way more grenades. Yeah, because this next fight is going to be unending for sure. You don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends with salad. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum-bum. Oh, yes, indeed. Get a lot done. How many grenades do I have? 10, 20, 30, 40, 49? That's a good start. I think we're probably good to mosey. 218. That number's not going up nearly as much as I was hoping. We've gotten all the sulfur. That's probably good. Eh. It'll give me a little bit of time to relocate. So we're good. We're super good on coal. How much space do I have? We're gonna just stop with the coal. It's good to have one guy going. Let's see here. You're doing coal. You're not doing coal. I want one dude on coal patrol. Coal patrol? That sounds pretty good. Coal patrol definitely sounds like a death metal song I was working on while I was drunk last time or something. Gonna mess your face and blood all over the place. It's a coal patrol. Freaking coal patrol. Gonna mess you up and say what's what. The effing coal patrol. Coal patrol. Yeah, that's some straight up. If anyone here is familiar with the OG Thundercats, the Panthro song has got that beautiful vibe. Oh my! We're gonna get that real quick. Hold on. OG Thundercats did a wonderful job of a lot of things. Panthro. There we go. I could talk. Panthro theme. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, hang on. I want to make sure this is the right one. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. That's the mood for today. Oogsy, hello friend. And how many cars your train car have now? We're up to 5 now. We're at the maximum shenaniganry. 1 segment, 2 segment, 3 segment, 4 segment, 5 segment. I should have done it like the Count from Sesame Street. 5 segment. 4 trade artillery. Yeah. Yeesh. Good day, Papu. Oh, I should check real quick before I ask if there's been any progress. Hitch remodel. Yep. Okay. So still on countertops. It looks like. Which still looks really good. Is this Cog Hill? This is Lakeview. Is there any... I don't think I'm missing any research. I think we've gotten our... Tech 3, Tech 3, Tech 3... We're good on flat research. I have 1 analyzer. I think I can make an analyzer. Look again. Look again. I see flat space. June 12th, 2026? Kitchen model project? Yeah, from 3 days ago? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, counters look great. I was gonna... Oh, I wanted to make an analyzer manually. We don't have the component yet, so it doesn't matter. Analyzer. Ooh, it requires research T3. Interesting. Okay. We'll see if we even need it. I don't know. Funko Pop, are those the toys? I don't know why, but like even as a kid, like I watched the Thundercats. And that's not the shocking thing, but like the Panthro OG track is like, oh my lord. This is beautiful. What a score. Man, when old cartoons had a damn near orchestral vibe, that's what I miss. Even like old school cartoons like Underdog, I miss. Like those really struck me as like, man, effort was put in. Speed of lightning, roar of thunder, bane to all who steal and plunder. Underdog, underdog. Oh, that backsplash is dope. That really ties the floor, the counters, and the paint together. That's dope. Good choice, man. Ah, good stuff. Man, coffee in the morning, let me tell you. He's nice. Excuse me. Captain Caveman. Yeah, I can't. My favorite was also like some of the Hanna-Barbera stuff. We already talked about Hanna-Barbera like to some extent, but El Kabong. So Quick Draw McGraw is a horse with a 6-shooter revolver. And his alter ego to fight crime is El Kabong, which is just a dude in a black cape and a black mask, and he swings in and he hits people over the head with a guitar. Which leads into my joke I usually have. If anything Hanna-Barbera has taught me, it's that concussions are hilarious. They're absolutely not hilarious. Concussions are not funny. But I was a child and I took away with what I could. But hopefully we're at... So we've captured Cog Hill. We cannot be dethroned. So that's awesome. So we have it now. So where's the nearest enemy? I'm gonna see if I can cheese... I actually wouldn't mind an analyzer. I wouldn't mind more analyzers. Let's do a quick save. Yeah, Cog Hill is... I don't know if I showed this off. But when I first played this game, I captured Lakeview because I could not capture Cog Hill. It is a nightmare to fight uphill for obvious reasons. Like, I mean, if history has taught us anything, don't fight uphill, and also don't fight across a river. Like, I mean, there's some good foundational things to take away from just basic stratagem and basic tactics. Don't chase your enemy. That was the one thing like Nathaniel Greene did during the Revolutionary War for the United States. It was just wear your enemy out. You were familiar with the land. Just literally wear your enemy out. That's it. No overreaching doctrine or anything. Just tire them out. Okay, I see stuff. Yeah, you brought a tank? That's cute. I brought a battalion. Damn, that's cool. Okay, so this is gonna get real dicey real fast. Oh, I'm nowhere near where I thought I was. Alright. The good thing is repositioning it closer is pretty quick. What I'm saying is, like, we're gonna get a bit of combat here. And then we're gonna need to boot, scoot, boogie our way back. Oh, the frickin' Tesla. That's gotta go. I lost my armor. Okay. Okay, I am actively running. Run, 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 run. Ooh, dang. Redeploy. So this is a science ship. They specialize in Teslas. There's Teslas everywhere. The tanks have Teslas. Other things have Teslas. That was the whole list. So the best thing we can do... There it is. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. That was an aperitif for this fight. Okay, so aggroed the enemy, checked. The ship is right there. But I want my height advantage, so goodbye. What time? Nope. Nope. Holy crap. They take 2 shots? Holy crap. Alright. Alright. Oh, you can't run through that! And there's aircraft, there's everything. Oh, sassy molassy. Running, 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 running. I hate and love the Unreal Engine. How am I climbing at this level of a slope? No. Second of all, broadcast tower, yep. Alright. So, we've completed the first half of this 3-part thing, and yeah, I know the math doesn't check out. Don't worry about it. So, we've done this before. I'm gonna do a little work first. If I can take care of this and the Tesla... Okay, reload. Okay. We're not out? Anything busted? Oh, come on! A whole bunch of crap. Okay, how much time do we have? We have 19 minutes? We have 17 minutes. We're okay. We're okay. Where's the front of the ship so I can get in my own ship? Okay. Up in the front, I need a Gatling, a sniper, a Tesla. Okay, that's fine. This is the wrong half of the ship. I'm in the butt. No, I don't want to be in the butt. Okay. We'll do 1 round of repairs and then we'll start assaulting. Okay. Better. Good. If we panic, we lose our edge. And I'm out of... I can't delay anymore. I don't know why. Like, last session and this session, I don't have the ability to delay ads. I find that wild. Yeah, weird. Did I see the backsplash pic? I did, yeah. I said that it looked magnificent. Absolutely. Oh, you just added now. Oh, you just added right now. Hold on. I saw the one that you mentioned about 5 or 6 minutes ago. Yeah. Yeah, and I said that the backsplash ties the floor, the paint, and the countertops very nicely together. Yep. Absolutely. No problem. No problem. So we have an ad break. Happening? Or it happened? What the hell? I just got the message that says, congrats, your community's back. And I'm like, oh no. This is, Def Raven, welcome. This is normal difficulty on 500% enemy spawn. So I'll save and I'll show you the exact settings I used. We'll do a safety save there. So this session is the single player, custom, no changes, normal. I shut off quest though. And edit, cog reinforcement rate, 500%. So that's what this is. And I didn't change anything else. There you go. You are welcome, friend. Absolutely. So the initial attack is kind of normal, but the second you start deleting cogs and combat starts kicking off, then everything accelerates. Holy crap, okay. Thank you. If I can get that Tesla done, we'll be in good shape. There you are. There's another one. So much gun. Fantastic. All right, let's take care of their aerial superiority. Thanks for playing. Nope. Thanks for playing. I thought I saw something over the lake. I did not. Okay, we still have 15 minutes. We're in a good timing here. Cool. Is that everything? Is there anything about the ship? No, 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 no. Great. Perfect. The cadence is perfect. The worst thing we could do is freak out and assault early. Okay, wish my butt some luck. It is right straight where I'm looking. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, I mean, that happens. So there we go. 1, 2... And one for the ship. I think you were the one? Okay, perfect. Frickin' reload's gonna get me every time. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're still good. That dude's going absolutely ham on this thing. Okay. That's all the Tesla I can see got right now. We're gonna move in, redeploy, and then I need to start messing with this ship. There's another freaking tank because of course there is. Yeah, hold your horses. There's plenty of DACA for everybody. Hold on. We'll get there. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Hi. Hello. Go away. No, there's so much. There's so much. There's so much. There's so much. I lost my armor again. I'm gonna out heal. Oh, the thing exploded. Ah, damn. Dang. Sugar honey iced tea. Okay. I went the wrong way. No, I went the right way. I'm on the wrong side, but I went the right way. So much air. Oh, did I lose all the stuff? Ooh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Battles are very much this ebb and flow of combat. That's not what I wanted to do, but thanks for doing it anyway. Not what I wanted to do, but thank you anyway. I'm gonna get some armor. I'm gonna go put on some pants. Played Volcanoids was 1.5 years ago. Watched you for a few days. By the way, playing Vulcan is impressive and crazy. Thank you. That's the best compliment I've heard in a while. Thank you, thank you. I need to put on pants. So I'm gonna lose them anyway. I better do a new save of Volcanoids. Yeah, they added, in the last like year and a half, they've added the drones that you can summon for reinforcements and resupply, which is kind of the only way this weird battle strat has been working at all. Yeah, go home. You're on fire actively. Okay, do I have more drones to deploy? Not really. Yeah, the only way this has really worked has been using these drones to help me kind of push and maintain. That's unfortunate. I don't know if I can get to my backpack. We have a safety save. So, like, this isn't a all hope is lost kind of a situation. We're alright. It's gonna take a little bit of finagling, but we're doing alright. I need everyone to advance. Okay, let's see what that does for us. Can I get my stuff? So we're getting annoyingly outranged. That's fun. Go home, you're on fire. But look at how much progress we've made, right? They've got a freaking giant hole in their ship. And that exploded. Okay, I don't really know what that was. Okay, now a redeploy. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Okay. Now, there was another turret over here that was giving me some sort of the bad business. Oh, it's just an entire tank. Okay, great. Sure, and there's another tank sitting right there. That's why we're... Oh, you guys. There we go. Blew his top off. There we go. Okay. Now they don't have Tesla defense. What the heck? Get out of here. I literally need an anti-air turret. There's no such thing, but I'd love a... Okay. Good. Okay. Maintain. Are you yeah, you're... okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Stay resolute. Okay, we're just getting out... Oh, there is a turret over there. That's what's giggling our cheese. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Next time bring a permit or whatever. Are you down? You're down? Okay. This has to go. No more tanks. No more tanks. Number tanks. I stop with the air force. I'm out of ammunition. Butts. Butts and cheese. Cheese and butts. Okay. I need you to get me more snipper ammo. And Cauldron. Thank you. Yep. Dude's going back to the ship. Okay. We're doing it. I'm not moving everyone up quite yet. I don't want to lose our beachhead. Oh, right. I'm out of ammo. Ha. Right. Come on, please. I need the more DACA. Hi. Thank you. Okay. Get out of here. Okay, there's just cannons and crap everywhere. Oof, okay. Tank bay is down. Reposition some more troops. Up there. Up there. Get him a little closer. Keep the fight tight. Keep the fight tight. It's just raining car parts. That's all that's happening right now. It's just absolutely raining car parts. I haven't even made it inside the ship. You're a little on fire. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna pop back over here. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna send you home purposefully. How am I not hitting this? Hello? Okay, thanks. I'm gonna send this guy home. I shouldn't be micromanaging this, but I want to make sure if anything our drones are in like full effect. Thank you. I only have 2 drones right now. That's not great. I do not want to lose my momentum here. Okay, we back online? I literally need someone to just keep this air out of here. This is crazy. Okay, now we try to make a move. Yep. This side is oh my gosh. There's a Tesla somewhere. There was a Tesla somewhere. Yep, just keep moving. Just keep moving. And now we run, and now we run, and now we run. Happy birthday! Okay, we got 7 or 8 minutes. Not worried. If we gotta re-roll this fight, we re-roll this fight. But there's not really too much better I could have done, I don't think. Reload. Reload. Quicker than that. Get out of here. Okay. Reloading. Okay. We're gonna move down the line a little bit. Being inside the ship is kind of fatal for me. There's someone behind me shooting me? That's cool. Come on. There we go. Two cars down. 2 cars down. 3 more to go. This is not ideal. Not an ideal situation I got here. I think we can get it done though. If I could blow that up, that would be just awesome. Okay, please. Okay, you reloaded. Awesome. There's so much scrap. We don't need any of this scrap. We need the ship to be destroyed. That's what we need. Get him! Right in the face, right in the pants, right in the face. Right in the pants. Okay, that worked. That worked. Go, 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 go. I threw that out the window. Come on. 2 more modules. 1 more module. An indiscriminate amount of modules. I don't... Oh, God damn it. Yes! We did it! Oh, I'm gonna die anyway. No! Yes! Oh, wow. We freaking did it. That was a painful fight, but we're gonna walk away with this. Level 4 treads. We're gonna walk away with this, the level 4 drill, and the level 4 hull. Oh my gosh. Board easy. Welcome. The land forces I can deal with. The tanks, you gotta do a little effort and take out the Teslas. The Air Force, there's no there's no game like setting that's like, I need you to concentrate on air superiority. You see how they have aircraft? I don't want to anymore. Please get them out of here. Oof. That fight was just dumb on toast. And your hull and everything's made out of copper. Cool. Titanium scrap, copper shell. Someone's gonna have to explain that one to me. Like a small child. But I'm gonna heal. Tread, drill, hull. Fantastic. Oh man. Do not want to do that again at this difficulty setting. Thank you very much. Okay. Autobots transform and roll out. Ooh! Okay. My wrists were cramping up after that. I could feel my bicep just clenching, or my forearm just absolutely clenching throughout that whole thing. I'm like, yeah. Okay. I'm on the wrong end of the ship, I think. I'm absolutely on the wrong. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but I already have the stuff queued up on the other end, so let's just go to the other end. Whew. I've said this before, if anyone looks at this game and they're like, hey, that looks like an interesting game, but it looks a little too complex, don't worry about it. This is a different difficulty, this is a different kind of everything. It's not all that. It's not all that. Okay, Q mode, I need 30. 10, 20, 30. And then you go back to infinite mode. Cool. So we should now be making the drill, the hull, the treads. Frickin' dope. Okay. I don't think I need any more research. You're a smelter. You're research. No more tabs, so I think we've done all the research we can research. And that's fine. Okay, I need to clean my everything. Alright, so the next two fights are the big tripod mofo, right? That's the next fight, and we have to do that fight twice, and then we win. Zach, welcome, friend. I played Subnautica and Star Rupture. This game is not as complicated. Agreed. Yeah, I think this shifts more into complication via combat. They're also redoing the tech tree. One of the things I've heard when folks are playing this game fresh is the tech tree is confusing. It feels a lot more horizontal and vertical, and that's just how it's been displayed. But the devs are actively reworking the way the tech tree is represented. Also, a lot of the terms are kind of ambiguous for me. So this is production technology. This is used to make Intel production, right? This is refinery. This makes Intel refinery T1. This is research. This makes Intel research T1. The problem with that is I played too many games. This is not a problem of like this game specifically, but I played too many games where the word Intel and research are interchangeable, and tech. Those 3 words. They're not the same thing. It's just a product of playing video games for, what, 40 years now? I wish they used a different word than research, but I get that's what it is. So in my mind, research and tech are the same thing, but they're not. Oof, I'm still kind of high off that. I'm a little buzzy. Except being worse like Satisfactory or Foundry. Yeah, I've said my complaints about Satisfactory, certainly. We're out of sulfur. I'm not fighting these fights. And we're out of crystal. Okay, I'm not fighting these fights unprepared. Click shown to a fist fight, sans pants. No thanks. Well, wait a minute, we got the time. I've already talked about my whole thing with Satisfactory and everything, so we don't really need to go into detail there. The short is, wonderful game, not for me. When something breaks in Factorio, I can just look at the radar and see what broke. In Satisfactory, I gotta run all the way there. Nah. I punched it in the pants. Goodbye. Alright. Rolling with the Chrono Convoy. We're doing well, though. I honestly thought that fight was going to take another iteration. That's our second iteration of that fight. So last session, was it Friday? Yeah. Friday, we got in it real hard. And the problem is I split the offense. I split half of the turrets on the right side where we assaulted this time, and the other half on the left side, and it ruined the flow. It ruined the flow of the fight entirely. The left side was standing ground, and then I completely lost all authority on the right, so it wasn't a good play on my part. Could have done better, F minus. Could have done better, F minus, yeah. That's the score I'm giving myself. But that's okay, we learned, and now we realize just stay on one side and just hammer down. I don't need any of that crap. So it worked. So what we'll do with this one is we're going to, for the tripod lasers, we'll set up all the drones around the drill ship. And we'll just protect the drill ship as hard as, yeah, I thought so, as hard as we possibly can. I mean, this is not a surprise. Do I have Gatlin? I don't know if I ain't got no Gatlin. One of you fine fellas. Hit me up with like 5? Put that right up front? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, what else is busted? This was, this guy. It's not a problem if we get damaged. It's a problem if we lose, right? I could always repair stuff. I could always replace stuff. I could always re-add stuff back. That's supposed to be a GAT? That's supposed to be a GAT. Thanks. So I don't mind getting my knees scuffed up, right? If I'm walking away victorious in some level, I'm pretty alright. Pretty alright. Okay, the drones are gonna go absolutely ham. We're making the new hull. These will be the last ship augmentations we will make. And then that's it. Then we'll switch off to probably remove... I have 2 smelting? I could easily remove a smelting and do more defenses. You should come online, friend. Because I have 2 smelting? I have 2 smelting because I really thought, oh, should we do like 4 more drones? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. It's gonna be so much DACA, it's gonna be insane. Okay. That's a scrapper. Hi. Can I have 4 more drones? Do you need alloy T2? I might have to go make some alloy T2. I don't have that on speed dial. I should probably just put that on speed dial, but I don't. Alright, anything back here? We didn't lose our butt. Nope. Nope, we're good. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Fine. Everything's at least 90%? Everything's at least 90%. Okay, cool. Another thing I'd like to think about when it comes to playing this game in longevity is there's a ton of mods out there, but they're mostly paint jobs. There's 3 mods in particular that I'm interested in. One gives us the capability of tanks, right? Tank and missile, I think is the name of the mod. Tank and missile. There's another one that gives us defenses past level 2. So that sounds real dope. And there's another one that adds better hull, better drill, better mining, like 3 or 4 more metals and minerals and stuff. Level 2. Just make 30. Infinite? Thanks. Okay, easy. Okay, so we got the hull now. Let's make him Madaka. Madaka, daka, 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 daka. Then I can replace the front, and then do we have more of the drones? Cool. I want 4 of those. Yeah, everything's coming up Millhouse. Everything's coming up Millhouse. We can scrap out these parts. So where's our mighty Scrapamatron? Did I not? I guess I don't have another mighty Scrapamatron? That's cool. What does titanium parts scrap into? Diamond. Okay, I'm cool with that. Hull all the time. We're not really gonna see this anymore, I don't think. We're not gonna see this anymore, I don't think. Let's see. We have the drill and the hull. Yeah. Drill. Hello. There we go. Drill and hull. Easy. There's the hull. There's the drill. Then we build the treads. We'll get that in there as well. And then it just auto scraps. We don't even have to worry about it. Hey, don't even worry about it. We're still short on sulfur and crystal. That's unfortunate. I have 6 mining drones? Hold on. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Holy crap. Who let me build the base? Who let me do this? Who's someone's supposed to be paying attention to me. Sure, I'll just build a jabillion of these. Why not? There's extra copper. Here's all the old schematic. I don't really. Oh, I do want that. I don't use any of this other stuff. Do I have my things now? Okay, we're still working on the treads. Yeah. Drones. Awesome. Okay. How you doing? There you are. Crackerjack stuff. Are you online? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. What else are we doing right now? I'm deploying these battle drones, I think. Yeah, I don't need 2 smelteries. It made... The second smelter made sense. Am I in the right car? Yes, I'm in car 4. The second smelter made a lot of sense because we just got into titanium and diamond tech. So that's what was going on. I needed to process a ton of stuff. Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, that's okay. That's correct. Gatling. Okay. I thought we were still using rattlesnake. I'm like, I understand why we're not doing that great. Like 1,000. Where am I talking? There we go. The mouse has been a little wild. I don't know what the deal is up with that, but it's been like slightly off. Thank you. A waste of materials? Probably. But I want to get to a point where we have so much, I would rather waste materials than lose a fight. So, this guy. This guy? I want 3,000 on hand. We're out of crystal. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That's fine. Our sulfur still bad. Okay, I super don't need any more coal. I think this is enough coal to win the fight. No. Thanks. Yep. Are we out of rockets? Oh, rockets need crystal. I think rockets need crystal. The unfortunate thing is yeah, they do, okay. The unfortunate thing is I can't specify ammo types. That looks good. Okay, is there anything I have a crap ton of I could just get rid of? We're not using rattlesnakes anymore. I don't need rattlesnakes for anything. That's fine. I'll take that thing. I want that stuff on my person. Did we finish the treads? Yeah, see where my mouse is? Is my mouse showing up on the stream? There we go. We're still working on treads. What do you need? Oh, we're still working on GATs. Okay, don't worry about that. Intel Production T3. My friend, we can make that work. Intel Production T3. I think I have a ton of transmissions. Oh. Alright. One is fine. I only needed the two. Oh, I don't need transmissions anymore. So where are you at? Boom. Problem solved. I could scrap that for sweet, sweet diamond. Have we done all the sulfur? We have. All right. Line them up. We'll just redeploy in a couple of spots. Get all the materials we need. Stockpile a little bit. No problem. No problem. So what does that put me at? 16? Or 14? Drones. That's kind of low-key crazy. Oh, that little guy didn't make it to the party. Aw. Hey, like on the bright side, pal, you get to live another day. 'Cause there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. How you doing? We are going down here. We'll get it really close to the... Yeah, buddy. One more to the right. Oh, really? Alright, whatever. Buddy, you might want to... You and your bros might want to vacate real quick. You might want to... might want to vacate the premises. We just gonna deploy on top of him? Almost. Almost. That was the other side. Okay, he got. Cool. So we can fight the security ship again, but we have literally nothing to benefit from it. So I'm actively not going and assaulting because there's just no point. Okay, we have 14 drones. We're out of ammo because we're out of crystal. Totally fair, totally... Actually, before we go any further, rocket ammo is where? This is mortar ammo for the turret. Which, you know what? Thanks. The smelter. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Science, science. Where the heck am I making rockets? Am I not? You know what? I might not be making rockets. That's all critical. Oh, here we are. Yeah, alright. It's just crystal. Ammo. Burr, 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 burr. There you are. Ah, I am not at all awake. Yeah, set up 40. Yeah, get plenty of that. I don't want to start a fight and have our production units immediately strained. That seems like a really bad move. Okay. Looks like they're coming back. They're dropping off their sulfur. There we go. There's the money. There's the stuff. Look at that. Okay, easy. And they're still at it. All right, take your time, boys. Finish up my water and everything? Yeah. Gotta get my hydrate on. Everyone should be sure to get their hydrate on, for sure. For sure. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the drones to finish up, and then we'll redeploy. I think we would have tapped everything here. But we'll go over here, we'll do like 1 or 2 crystal runs. That should get us everything we need. 180. That's not bad. It's the crystal I'm genuinely worried about. I could use more iron. We have a bunch of copper already stashed. Not interested in that. Mining drones have finished their work. Awesome. Time to riggedy roll. I want one of you or 2 of you to do iron. I want to get ahead of that. Just gonna have you just doing iron. And then I'm gonna have you do that and iron. How much space we got? I'm not building more storage. We're too close to the end of the game for me to bother with more storage. We got tons of space on top of that. Yeah, we're doing all right. The rattlesnakes. I could sell the rattlesnakes. Rattlesnakes are... I'm hoping crystal? Crystal would be nice. No, is it black powder? It's not copper. It's the next tier up. Is it iron? There they are, okay. We were using rattlesnakes for our drones, but we're not doing that anymore. We moved up to the Gatling. Because that many Gatling turrets is just fun. That's all there is to say about it. I don't know why it brings me such joy, but it does. Let's go subterranean real quick. There's some stuff to be had here. Yeah, now we can kind of chill out in the lava. The lava's a lot less of a big deal now that we got all the stuff built out. We're not immune, but it is better. Everything's built. Let's verify we got all the stuff. Right. You can't really interact with some stuff while it's doing its thing. All right, done deal. Yeah, we'll get some iron out. Oh yeah, all the drones. That 1 piece of sulfur. I almost feel bad about it. I don't, but almost. We got all the ups. We got all the ups. Cool. We can start scrapping everything else. Was it diamond? It was diamond. So it's drill hull. I don't need tracks anymore. Thank you. That sits us all right. All that's done. I'll take that. I want that on my person. I also need some breach repair. Thank you. Take a bunch of this. We also need to make a bunch more Gatling guns to replace the turrets that are inevitably going to get got. It's a tool. Give me 8. Yeah, I want 8 on hand. I'm under the idea that our losses are going to be somewhere between terrific and unreal. I don't know. 2 very odd adjectives just ka-chunked together. Yeah, this is going to be shenanigans for sure. It's going to be shenanigans for sure. Everything else good? Now I'm getting paranoid. Looks good. Okay, more sulfur. I'm hoping for like 200 to 300. I think that'd be nice. I didn't get the drones are done notification. I got the breach. Got the this. I got all the stuff. Terrific and horrific, yeah. And we're rolling. Jobin, welcome friend. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, I can't get past post. My brain isn't posting correctly at all. I'm stuck in an infinite loop. You tired? I'm tired. You tired? I'm tired. You tired? I'm tired. You just both hemispheres of the brain just will not let go. And just recall, you're the only crew that your base has to go on with. Yep, that's true. Yeah. It's an interesting one of those things because the methodology of defending your turret and defending your stuff is different from game to game and situation to situation. I'll explain what I mean a little bit here. If you're playing a game like Team Fortress 2, you want to make sure your turret stays online because your turret that you've built and constructed and upgraded can provide valuable cover fire and artillery support for your troops, right? For the crew. Unfortunately, if you throw yourself in front of it and you die, the turret is now defenseless. The turret doesn't really have a great way to shrug off enemies like spies and stuff. So it's a real tough lesson to learn because when I first tried to play as engineer, I was just in front of it all the time. The turret must survive. That was like my doctrine. The turret must survive no matter what. And it's fine on paper, but the thing is I kept dying so often. So there were these long gaps of the turret not being able to shrug off, again, spies, anything, literally anything at long range, and I just kept losing the turret anyway. So what's important to understand is, depending on how you're playing as the engineer or whatever, if you're going to lose the turret anyway, don't also die yourself, right? Use the turret as a distraction to fight off whoever is giving you the business in the first place. Like, there's a lot of different ways to go about it. But yeah, that was a really tough lesson to learn because I didn't want to lose my turret. It takes a while to upgrade it to the max level, depending on the map layout, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, in this case, I want to be sure that the base survives. And again, not because like, oh, we got scraped up a bit, boo-hoo. It's just, it's providing me a lot of support. Did I miss? There's no drop off. Okay, good to know. Thank you for that, Crank. Appreciate it. I didn't notice a drop off if there was a drop off. Yeah. So I'm playing this a little more defensively considering how many goobers could be on the battle at any given time. Just absolute goobs. They're goobers. I'm gonna help out. I got nothing to do for 5 minutes. The enemy here is not strong enough for that to be a problem, so here we go. Oh, that was easy. Here we go. All right. It's a coal mine I don't care about. I don't know what's exploding, but something certainly is. How you doing? Ooh, a twofer. All right. I'm not gonna go super far. If I wanted, I could... Actually, you know what I'll do? Nah. I was gonna say what I'll do is I'll just keep going up and just call the ship closer to me, but we're 4 minutes. I'm gonna have to leave in 2 minutes or 3 minutes anyway, so it's not... It wouldn't be that much of a gain to submerge it, emerge it, submerge it, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why, but that's the word of the day, kids. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. And if you want, you could do like a... Dracula approach to it. Blah. They let anyone do this whole streaming thing. Can you believe it? I freaking can't. Alright. Someone's fixing to get their jingle jangled. Alright. Good stuff. How much iron do we have now? 300 and something? Good. No crystals, though. Have we abandoned the way of the crystal? Is that what's going on here? I bet you any money we're getting crystal stuff, and there's just so much of a backlog that it just looks like it's vanishing. That could very well be the thing. but we'll just hang out for a little bit. We must have finished? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, there's a lot more crystal I need before this gets going on. It's used before the gauge has a chance to register it's even there. Yeah, it gets immediately just flashed into whatever I need, which I did add more ammo. Production is the last thing I want to do in the final fight. We have a T3 production module online. I could probably... I don't know if I've got 2. That's the problem with switching in between games so often, is I don't know if I've got 2. I know I've got 1, or we wouldn't be producing any of this high-end stuff. Look at how fast we are now. Zoom, zoom. Zoom. It's like a race car doing race car things. Get that. Get that. Yeah, buddy. Oh, crystal. Yes. Gimme. Gimme. That feels so good. I'll be playing more of this later this week, and I'll just be like, why the heck is our boat so right? Restarting is hard, man. It sure is. Get so used to 5 segments and tons of production. Yeah, feels weird. I don't need any of that. I'm gonna keep snacking on this iron. I got a minute of nothing to do anyway. Ooh, crystal. Okay. What do we have? 1 production, 1 smelt. Power storage. Okay, I do only have the 1 production. That's fine. We have so many drones. Sweet, sassy Molassy. I'm probably gonna tear out if the fight goes poorly. I'm just gonna tear out all of our mining capability and just go straight, just all military. All combat drones. All combat drones all the time. We'll see. I'm both anxious and excited because like, we're getting close to the game, right? Like we're getting to the point where all of our efforts pay off, is when we can beat back the cogs at 500% spawn rate. I'm excited for that. But the fight's not going to be easy because there's going to be 2 spiders at once, 3 spiders at once, something like that. It's going to be a real right mess. Is there a segment max? No, there is a 5 is the segment max right now. Oh, you stink. The developers did a post about the new updates that are being made, and one of the things that they talked about was deployment rules for the drill ship are rough. They're actually really quite tough. But with the new point of interest and layouts that they're working on, they made it way more modular. I don't program, like, I can't say all the words. I don't know all the words. But they made it so like there was going to be the possibility of more segments and more drill ships in an area. Like, they're building the foundation as something I think incredible, but I have no proof about any of that. You can hear them already kicking off, yeah. I think there's also a mod that allows for 6 segments. Yeah, I don't even know what I would put. More combat drones, I guess. We're consuming slightly more power than we're producing. That's fine. We're doing great. Yep, stuff is happening. Oh my gosh, we have a positive number of crystal. Everyone check it out. I saw it go. The second I started talking, I noticed it go, oh, blah, 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 but it just weaned back down to 4 or whatever. Yep, that's what I wanted a taste of there. Yeah, it's a lot of preparatory. It's a lot of preparatory to get us revved up and perfect. So I know this is probably like a really boring piece of gameplay. I get it. I get this is probably boring, but it's a necessary part of the process, right? I personally really appreciate the ebb and flow of combat. I like it. And again, this is perfect. This is a great chill out period. The idea is we're rebuilding the ship. We're doing whatever tweaks we need. We're getting everything done. That's the kind of thing, right? So there's a good reason for the boring moments, I feel. Still mining that out. Awesome. Whoa, there is quite a range. Really? Maybe it was a stray shot and that kaboom was our mortar fire. I don't know what that was. Pre-planning is foresight. Past planning is disaster, triage, and mitigation. I like that. It's one of the conversations I've also had with somebody about black mages being better than white mages in terms of healing. Now, in Final Fantasy terminology, a white mage is someone that focuses on healing, curative, divination magic. A black mage is someone that fixates on fire, lightning, ice, explosion, quake, damage, right? So it was an interesting conversation. I don't know who brought it up or how it started, but someone said black mages are better than healing than white mages, and I'm like, what? How does that even work? How is someone that specializes in destruction magic better than someone that specializes in healing? And their line of logic was, if you specialize in destruction magic and remove whatever threat was going to hurt your teammates, you don't have to heal them, right? So being a really good chain lightning master and stunning your enemies is more valuable than being able to heal your allies after the fact. And I'm like, that's kind of messed up. I like it though. Like, that's not a bad way to think of it. I kind of like that line of logic. It's a wild line of logic, but I approve. All right, we're done here. I thought it was an interesting take on it, because I don't think I ever would have seen it that way, but that does make a lot of sense. If you can mitigate before it happens, then you still need a healer for sure, but excuse me. Oh my goodness. My sinuses are all messed up. Yeah. We'll get there. I'm fine. Just, you ever wake up and you're like, I don't know what I did last night, but I need to stop doing it because I'm feeling rough. Yeah, I'll grab that iron. Oh no, I want to go down. Right, because there's no crystal? There's no crystal at all. Sam, as that good defense is a better offense line, I thought, yeah. If you could remove the enemy's capability to punch you, congratulations. We're gonna get that crystal, a little bit of iron. I want to see a few hundred of each item. There's no real great way to automate this. You can tell the drill ship to... So if you look at the bottom right, there's 9 and 0. You can tell the drill ship to come up or go down. And then 0 is you can tell the drill ship to come to me. But you can't, like, tell the drill ship to go somewhere. This would actually be really cool if I could stay here and harvest iron and whatever, and then send the drill ship down here for sulfur. The drones will do all that harvesting, and then I can send it back to me. But you can't really command it like that. Would be cool. Right in the coffee. Right in the... Okay. Alright. I don't know how I missed those first 2 shots, but I super duper did. I really want to see the hitbox. I want to see a debug mode about this. Hit him in the feet, critical hit. Hit him in the neck, miss. Now, how? I am not sure. But somehow. Just harvest. All the harvest. I could not imagine doing this on foot. Like, man, I could not imagine doing this manually. That seems like that would just be terrible. I think we got all the stuff. We got all the crystal anyway. Already low on sulfur again? Jeepers creepers, man. I'll spend the first hour just doing grocery shopping. Yeah, our consumption and production levels are at a point where... Yes. Yeah. Bullet got windswept by the arm or something like that. I don't know if there's wind in this game, though. Casual Tall, welcome, friend. I don't know if there's drift or drag or drop or anything. Like, I know how ballistics work, right? And I'll say this one more time. I'm not a gun fanatic. I don't own a gun. I understand that the value and necessity of firearms. That's not my mandate. I don't personally use firearms. But I understand, like, ballistics. I understand physics. I can understand, like, crosswind, or the weight of the bullet, or the angle, or the trajectory, or any other, like, I can figure that out. But it's just, like, weird. This game either doesn't care at all, or it cares so hard I'm winning anyway? I don't... It's wild. I don't know how to articulate proper, and that befuddles me at times. Not gonna cry about it. Just when I'm so thoroughly convinced a pot shot is just an errant bullet flying through the sky and it scores a crit. Okay. Lucky me. Lucky my butt. Look at that. Or when I think I've got him dead to right, I'm crouched, and I'm really revved up to get the job done, and it misses. Okay. Well, I got the 5 shots, so... Meh. 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 Meh? Okay, I think that's all I had. I think that was the right amount of meh. It was the right meh amount of meh. Meh, 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 charging my attack. They're just gonna clean house. How much coal do we have? 679. Good lord, there's a lot of money. It just cannot straighten out, can it? It's always a curve. Okay, yeah, it's always a curve. It's always a curve, which is interesting from a tactical perspective, because you're either over-defended on this side, right? You're facing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides and the top. So this side is fine. You don't have to really worry too much about this. If you want to deploy like one thing, there you go. Little extra suppressive fire, whatever. But this is where this becomes a genuine problem, because from any assault vector, like this one, you're only dealing with 2 sides, the top and this side. If you come across any other side, like it's interesting how this is done, and it never is straight. Yeah, it's always curved. If you attack from this vector right here, 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Again, the other side is 5 on the flat, 5 on the top. So 10 sides could be engaging. But right here, this is where you have really bad weak points. So whenever I'm out and about, I like to do this here. That's defended now. And the ship isn't weak, but when you get this big, it actually becomes a little problematic. Guns get a lot of glory, but any projectile with enough ingenuity can be just as useful and lethal. Yeah, 100%. Agreed. We got an ad break in 30 seconds, folks. We're going to actually do these... Yeah, I can't snooze anymore. I don't know what's going on, but, like, I've lost the ability to snooze? I'll have to maybe look that up. But yeah, I couldn't snooze on Friday, and I can't snooze today. It's just, the button is just missing. Yeah. Wild. Wild, wild. Oh, Zach, thank you for the follow. Zach. Thank you for the follow. I'm typing it out because ads might be kicking off right now. I have no idea. Getting it all topped up. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. I didn't get notified that that was happening. Didn't get notified. Dude, I don't know. I don't know why 1980 sitcom is the style of words in my brain right now. I don't know why. Do 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 do. I don't yeah. Sounds good? I don't know. Maybe something reassuring of a time long lost that I miss or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, a little more work here. We'll pop down a level. There you go. Thank you kindly. Yeah, pretty much. It's either that or it's probably Cheers. Go to the place where everyone knows your name. Something like that. But I don't, like, it's weird because I wasn't even born in that era, so I don't really know any of the lyrics. But, like, I know, like, the melody or something. Yeah. Something like that. Alright, you boys at it? Yeah, you are. Alright, this won't take long. Where are we at for some numbers? 132? 1? You're kidding. What is still consuming all the crystal? Is it... Oh. How much do you take? 2 crystals for how many rockets? 1? Okay. Okay. Someone has some big feelings. Briskets. That's a lot of kabang, man. Alright, whatever. It's totally fine. I might switch back to mortars. Truth be told, jeepers creepers. That's a lot of kabang. That's a lot of kabang. How much iron? Okay, iron's looking better. We almost done here? We are almost done here. Oh my goodness. We good? There we go. That's what I want to see. Riggedy roll. So let's see here. One more sulfur run up top side. Nope, no. Thank you. One more sulfur run. I guess a few more crystal runs. I want all the ammo we can ammo. That's all copper. I super don't need copper. We got a box with like another 300 in it. I'm not gonna avoid it like the plague or whatever. Like, I'll pick it up. Money is money, but I don't think we have any other copper technology or anything anymore. Yeah, give me that. I super don't need coal. And there's just gonna be copper up here, I'm sure of it. Yep, copper scrap. Go a little to the right. Redeploy. Nice. I think... So this next wave is in 8 minutes. So we're gonna delay at least 8 minutes. I want to have the full clock. I want the full time available. Look at that. Oh, I love watching that. All the mining drones just deploy. Yeah, that looks so cool. Yeah, before, when I played this and the drones weren't real, this manual process was rough. As a one player, yeah. Because of all the coal mining, you just have to keep the ship running in the first place, right? So it was really important to shut off modules you just don't need. That was a really hold on, I got a list here. Really important thing to do was to ensure that stuff wasn't running. Right now, we've got a smeltery that I want running. We've got a production module I still want running. We got a couple things going on. All the defensive drones could go off, or all the offensive drones could be shut off. Yeah, those aren't needed. The beefster. The beef. I need Joseph to finish their work. Actually, while we're talking about stuff, let me share with you a map I'm currently playing. It is insane. And it is maybe one of the more brutal Timberborn maps I've been playing. Workshop. It often happens that I'm unable to sleep. Just at all. Cannot get it done. And I'm just crazy tired. So Timberborn's actually been a lot of help for me to just vibe out. Let me go redeploy, and then I'll find the thing. I don't need titanium right now. I think my favorite Timberborn maps aren't the real big ones. I like the ones that are just tiny, and you've got to really consider where all of your income is going. I think those are maybe my favorite. We're done with crystal there. Oh, I've already harvested all this. Oh, beans. Yeah, get that. Thank you. I don't need any of that. I guess I'm taking some of that. Oh, there was some crystal there. Nice. More crystal and more crystal. I actually considered lowering the resource rate, but I kind of figured that'd just make this part of the game take a lot longer, and I was like, low resources doesn't sound fun for anybody. Okay, well that's going on. They changed how the workshop looks, and now I don't know how this works. It's called Ocean Block. Ocean Block Beeves. So here's this. This one is insanely tough. I have to build a pseudo ravine and a pseudo reservoir to get it to work. It's been fun. I wasn't gonna stream it because I just want to play games without. But it's been a ton of fun to play. There's been a lot of maps. There's also another map that I played for Gothic Demoness, and the map isn't live yet, so I can't post a link or anything. But it's also been a lot of fun. All done already? Not quite. Oh my gosh, we're double digits. We're in double digits crystal. Oh my, somebody take a picture of that. I got a microwave and a fridge today. Nice, man. Necessity should be the mother of invention, especially in war and such. If you feel some automation is missing, the game should have a way to make it happen. But that is too hard to implement. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. My stance about this game is very thankful for everything they've added. The drones were a massive upgrade to gameplay and flow. So anytime I say like they should add blah blah blah, it's because I'm a greedy little boy. Like that's it. I understand that. I never want like a dev to like catch one of my streams, be like, man, this guy's a harsh jerkwaffle, and all he does is just complain about our game that we work so hard on. If anything, I'm hoping that I'm giving off the stance that I want to see so much more, and not, well, this is a failure and this part sucks and I hate that. That's not what I want. I always want to make it clear that my stance is always first and foremost incredibly thankful with how much effort's been put into this. I think this is also a small indie team. This isn't like AAA mega title or whatever. Just gonna drive around and pick up some stuff, and then we'll rise up and we'll get more stuff, and then hopefully we'll have enough stuff to do things. It's just like same thing with like multiplayer, right? There's a lot of things in place that can help with multiplayer. For example, using Steam's whatever it is, API, SDK, whatever the phraseology is, and their networking framework to do a lot of the communication bits. But to get it actually implemented in the game, I totally get how there's a lot to that. And like there's other streamers and other people I talk to, I'm like, man, it's not like open up, go to the top of Godot or whatever, hit file, options, there's a tick box that enables multiplayer, you're welcome. Like, it feels good when folks, Steamworks, that's it, thank you. It always feels good when folks are excited about a thing and they want more and they're passionate about a game or designing a game or playing a game. That's friggin' awesome. But I think it's a very fine line between like, I like this media, and then fandom of that media, and now it's like an all-encompassing thing, and then it turns negative, right? Again, I'm grossly generalizing and I own that. Just rambled musings of a tired ass man. That's kind of the thing. So like whenever I want to make it clear, whenever I'm like, man, they should do this, it's never like this game is bad and you should feel bad for enjoying it or whatever. It's man, I want to play this game way more and I want to see more, and I'll buy a DLC for this if they, if whatever. But way too many people like to armchair worry about things they don't even want to attempt to do themselves. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Oh, that's hecka valid. I think I already harvested everything. There's no real reason for me to poke around too much more. What do hull parts turn into? Is it crystal? No. The T2 stuff turns into crystal. There's not a lot that actually turns into crystal. How much T2 crap do I have? Oh, we already did a huge slim down before. I actually don't have a lot. I don't need that stuff anymore anyway. Stats panel. I can get rid of a stats panel. Kablam! Kablam! How do we, Stats panel is a what? I don't... Wait. I got a work table up in that business? Get out of here. Stats panel. There you are. Nothing else. I'm actively using grenades. This should be... Nope, that's for the sniper turret. Ooh, thank goodness I caught that. Almost infinite looped that son of a gun. I'll take this. I don't need that. If I'm going to make a game, I am player one. It must entertain me before it ever consider showing to others, but I'll have my fun first. That's fair. Don't forget, though, beauty is absolutely in the eye of the beholder. So even if, after you've designed and produced and made a thing, doesn't matter what it is, even if you're not completely satisfied with it, there's always going to be someone that appreciates it. Always. And I think that in value in its own right means that people should create more. I don't know where I was really ultimately going with that conversation, but don't ever hesitate or be afraid of creating a thing. You can always change it later, and perfection is the enemy of progress. That still looked tapped. Grab all this stuff. The crystal mine is absolutely what I'm aiming for here. So upsy-daisy. I'll take all this iron, because hopefully we're at a point where I don't need to take more iron. I need so much. If I do this challenge again, or similarly, I'm going to be like, you know what? The resource piles, like, multiply them by 5. Because I was hoping leaving them as is was going to be an interesting economic challenge, but it doesn't really add. It doesn't really value add. That's the thing about difficulty in a game. I can see the core. That's cool. I think difficulty is fun if it adds a challenge. Difficulty for difficulty's sake doesn't really do anything, but that's my old grandpa rant about it. Hey, back in my day. You guys are already at it, huh? Fantastic. Where are we at now? 236, 153, 24. It is impossible for me to get positive crystal, like, with any real effect. That's crazy. And now I got Mario 2 stuck in my head again. Okay, we almost there? I don't want to wait another 22 minutes to fight. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get a bunch of this in the next 10 minutes. So let's talk about the ebb and the flow of the laser fight. The laser drill itself cannot move. Any damage is permanent damage, and it will undeploy at about the 3-minute mark. So, meaning it can't move, like, it can't undeploy at minute 10, move 10 feet, and then redeploy. Like, it is stuck there. So whatever damage we do is permanent. Speaking of game design, what even are vectors? I was talking to my brother yesterday. One of my brothers yesterday, and we came across the conversation of Euclidean geometry in video games. And they don't have any idea what I'm talking about, but it brought up this video. I gotta find it real quick. 20-minute, I think, 20-minute video. Effectively, a gentleman, yeah, non-Euclidean doom. Effectively, somebody was like, what does the game think pi is? And then just changed it and tried to recompile the code and just saw what happened. And it gets wacky. It gets fun and it gets wacky on the quick fast, yeah. We were talking about it, and that's something that got brought up. It was it was silly. And I think I summated it to, like, you know how, like, first-person shooters, like, have, like, walls and doors and hallways and crap, and if you enter a hallway and you turn around and you leave again, it should be the same way? Nope. Relearn advanced vector math. I thought there was wasn't there a thing that kind of did a lot of that for you, or no? It's just somebody's brains. Oh, we're at the hundreds now. All right. Oh, no, I'm thinking of the other thing you showed me. A-star, or whatever, when it came to pathing. I'm thinking of the wrong... Man, I am not awake. Someone's going to snap their fingers and I'll be like, bah? A bah? And then it'd just be like, oh, I'm still sleeping. There's an abstraction layer. If you're not a dumbass, well, that's... that's unfortunate. What did I say? Yes. What did I say? What did I say yesterday? I'm half an idiot and a bucket of salt, and the least I can say I've got a bucket of salt. Yeah. Thank you, struggling engineer. Appreciate it, friend. Excuse me. Man, I'm respiratorian all over the place. Okay, I definitely want a little more crystal considering how much of it is consumed in all our processes. Going postal's mail sort of, let's hit it till it stops. If they're running away, they must think there's somewhere safe to run to. Yeah, that's fair. I would say I'm a very smart idiot. Yeah, that's how I like to sell it. That's absolutely how I like to sell it. All right. Crystal, 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 crystal. And iron on the side. That's gonna be tapped. Yep, gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, gimme. There's some crystal to be had here. Not a ton. Oh, right, we were talking about the ebb and flow of these last two combats. These last two combats are going to be exactly the same. Destroy the drill. And where this is going to get complicated is if we arrive too early... Well, no, the real complication is going to be if we arrive too late. If we arrive too late, what's going to happen is the enemy's going to be already deployed. Now, we get a huge defensive bonus while we're unpacked, while we're mobile, while we're deploying, we get a huge armor bonus. But the second we're deployed, if they're already kicking ass and taking names, that becomes problematic. So I'm debating as to whether or not we start the final fight at the 0 hour, so to speak. Or if I like go now and just see if I can rustle up some shenanigans. But either way, yeah, I forgot to save. After that whole fight with the security ship that I wouldn't shut up about, I forgot to save. Okay, iron is great. We still have 600 coal. I'd like to see if we can get a fair amount of crystal out of this. And it's gone. Yep. Cool. Back them up. Roll them out. Yeah, could you imagine having to walk all the way, all over the place to get this stuff? Ugh. But nah. 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 What does a wizard say if they don't have enough magic points to cast a spell? Well, they're not going to use mana. They're going to use mana. Nah, man, I'm getting high over here. What do you want me to do? Identify? Nah. Nah, I'm out of spell points for today, man. What do you want me to cast that spell with? Mana? Alright. Bibbity bobbity, get me another joint. I'm so stupid. Alright. Sulfur, one more sulfur run, and then I think we're good. We have so much room. We're not going to overload on stuff and be like, well, I guess I got to throw away some of this sulfur. That's not going to happen. You have stuff? You got stuff? Yeah. You know what? I'll take some of your stuff. Yeah. I like stuff and things. Look at that. Stuff and things. Stuff and things. And it's gone. Yep. I'll take it. Now, are you able to hit any of this other stuff? I don't think you are. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's a circle. Imagine a circle here. There is a maximum range. They're not going across the other side of the island to get materials. I think they only go about a third of the way, a quarter of the way. That's why we've had to redeploy a couple of times. Make sure we literally get everything. Yep, that's all the sulfur. 171, 165, 146. Okay. We're done. Back him up. Dude's just getting more iron, which I don't need. We're doing all right. This is a good pace. Even for just collecting stuff, this is a really good pace. It's got a real case of human music. Oh, I like it. Yeah, it's got a real flavor of that. Ride a mid-ride. Yeah, sulfur, baby. Yum. Yum. Okay. I want to go up because the sulfur mine is literally right above us. Yep, there's plenty of sulfur to be had. I think I'm gonna mess up. Oh, really? Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Also rude. Can we put that on the table? Also rude. The deadly pit. Yeah, whatever you say, buddy. I think I'm gonna go mess with one enemy drill ship and hope there's a ton of sulfur on board. That'll give our troops a little bit of time to get things going. That'll give us a little bit of, you know, stretch out, kick about, have a little fun kind of a thing. I love this. This is awesome. The only thing I think I like... I don't know how to phrase this. There's another version of this that I also really like. That's how I'll phrase it. It's from Outpost Infinity Siege, and it is awesome. When you've built your platform, you can have it do like a display mode, and it's really, really neat. Hi. Maximum effort. Cool. And we win the fight. South? South, okay. If you hear in the distance, it'll be a resounding amount of gunfire. Yep. I'm not going to be able to... Holy crap! Yeah, thanks for letting me raid the ship, guys. Alright, coal, this... I don't need more coal. I don't need more coal. Okay. I don't need more coal. I was hoping for more sulfur, if I'm to be honest. We made the drill ship hangry. Oh, no. Alright, get out of here. This is all going to be just for copper. So where's the security drill ship? It's over there? Okay. Well, we've already cheesed the wheel, so let's continue to cheese the wheel. Oh, okay. Too high. Might be a little gross, but aim for like the chest or the crotch. Gah! Alright. Now, I think the bullets are just gonna give us... I don't think any of this is gonna give me sulfur. I think the... Yeah, I don't care. Sniper rounds are relatively cheap. Yeah, they're hitting me for like 1%. That's not a big deal. Stackaroo. Yeah, there's nothing really great here. Let's go ahead and pack up. Nothing really is damaged, right? We're talking 5% at most. Eh. No big deal. Okay. Crystal, 142. 271 sulfur. Okay. We're looking good now. We're looking real good, yeah. Real happy. Real happy. Okay, roll them out. Oh yeah, we're still in the first area. Yep, sure are. I'm gonna head over here. See if there's any more sulfur to be got. I guess we're gonna wait till the next stage. Cool. Yep, I guess we're gonna wait till the next stage. Yeah, nice. So what are we gonna do after this? There's a couple things I had in mind. One is going to be Hextorio. Let's talk about that. Hextorio. I've got it currently hosted on the Megacycle Entertainment hosted servers. If anyone's interested in joining that, I got a bunch of game servers hosted. Minecraft, Factorio, Mindustry, Transport Tycoon Deluxe, a bunch of really cool stuff. Palworld? Palworld just got a big update, I think. Satisfactory, a couple things. But yeah, this is currently hosted, and folks are really enjoying it, and I was a little late to the party. I was in the middle of something else. And I was like, hey, would you recommend this for a single play? And everyone said, yes. This would be perfect for a single play because it is spaghetti nightmare nonsense. And I'm like, all right. That sounds like a lot of fun. Other stuff I want to play, there's also a map that Gothic Demoness has been working on. I'm trying to find the name of it. It's called Oh No Beaver Boom. It's this one. This is the map I'm thinking about. You're also doing a full series on Terraria's Greg Tech. Actually, is Nedved here? Is Nedved in the room right now? They've said they wanted to give it a try, and I'm not too sure if they were serious about it, but I'm hoping they're serious about it. Nedved, I will send you snacks if you're here and you give it a try. I don't know how we're gonna arrange that, but you want? Oh boy. You're gonna? Oh man. This might be what ends friendships. This might be the thing that ends friendships. I don't know. I legitimately don't know, but there's no Nedved in the room with us. I mean, there won't be after they play something like this. Oh, we already got all the crystal. I think we've pillaged the village as much as we can. Let's go down one more. There's no crystal here. I think I've done all I can do. Let's grab this. We'll scrap it for parts. It's fine. There's a little crystal here. I would never. Let's snickety snack on a little bit of crystal. Dang it. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. It was a little Spanish flea. Do 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 do. Dude, the only part of that song that I know is the part Homer sang, and Homer didn't know all the lyrics either. I'm preparing right now for the last fight episode in Core Keeper. After that, I'm going to start a new series. Excellent. You're getting another one of these because I want to see that happen. Okay, mining crews, get in, get out, let's go. Did we lose a mining thing, or did you say just under attack? Okay, we're packing up, we're heading to the final fight. Well, final fight part 1. Final fight part 2. Give a shout already. Yeah, I know. And you know what? I'm liable to give you another one. So consider that for tough logic and bad math. Eh? Eh? Oh, what was it talking about? Da 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 da. Empty, mindful heart? Sure. Probably a good way to describe me. I don't know. Yes! Excellent. Now let's see if I didn't do any of the permissions right. I need everyone to give Nedved a shout out. Thank you, Lero. That made my morning. Excellent. Excellent. You're a moderator. Or whatever. You got the sword. You got the stabby guy. Apparently swords are required to moderate, I guess. Okay. A little nervous. Now this hull's really interesting, so take a look at the bottom right. We could just chill in the lava. You gotta get yourself a moderation sword. For all the moderating. Reciprocating in the moderate. Go across. We're like immune to lava now. What the heck is this point? Alright. Do 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 Scooby Doo. Oh, I'm gonna get up and stretch. Yes, 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 yes. Whoa. Oh, both the boys are passed out behind me. They're so cute. Oh, and they're so stoned. Zenny's every time Zenny wakes up, it's like a dream within a dream. He just doesn't know what's going on. He just always looks so ripped out of his mind. Nah, I appreciate that struggling. Thank you very much. I still haven't found anything that makes me feel like the point thing would be worthwhile. Like, I checked out some streamers over the weekend. Because I like to find more people to raid, and like my criteria is like, you have like less than 15 viewers on the regular. Like, do you seem like you got a good personality? Does it seem like we'd get along if we had to play backgammon against each other or something? I don't know. And somebody had a listen to me sing thing, and I'm like, I sing all the stupid time. I can't put that in there. I don't know yet. I won't know until it explodes. I won't know for sure because it wasn't, from what I could tell, it wasn't something that was so regular that I could determine that. So I'm not entirely sure. I do appreciate you doing the footwork about it though. There's a spider already. Hopefully it gets got. Hold on. Dang it, it ran away. How are you still alive? Okay, I was like, I call shenanigans of the second highest order. How are you still alive? And you get a defensive drone. There's some iron in here. That's cute. Oh, you butts. Alright, that's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. You can have all of this stuff I don't want. Okay, we're fine. This is actually fine. Okay, so we've already taken out a spider. I have an itchy kneecap. Hold on. Yeah. It used to happen to me once or twice a day. It was happening about once or twice every 5 days. Or 4 days. I'm not really sure. People have 100 views, some better channel redemptions. Yeah. I just don't know, like, what's a... I want something that's like a value add. Right? I want something that's like a good value add. That makes it feel like I'm saving up 100,000 points and it's valuable because... Yeah, I'm not really too sure how else to say it, but... I want to find something that's, like, worthwhile for people's time to save up for. There was someone that we were supporting a while ago. Their name is Henry UMC, and that was their moniker. And what they did is they had a permanent Minecraft world. And what they did was if you spend enough points, 100,000 points end stream. Okay, now that's something worthwhile. I get behind that. Take an early break as a reward for me? Sure. What they did is they had a permanent Minecraft world in addition to whatever they were playing. And what they would do is they would go and put in your name on a suit of armor and like a plaque in their thing. So that's pretty dope. What? Hate the Teslas. They're so good as a defensive thing, like it's why wouldn't you fill your base with them? That's one leg down. Anti-mat rounds make this very easy, and they haven't swarmed me yet, so here we go. Well, we're halfway through. Yep, this is a problem now. Look at all that! Look at all this! Said it before, saying it again, it's just freaking raining car parts. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. I'm wasting very precious time slow dancing with this idiot box. Okay, reload the guns. Reload the armor. Yep, alright. They're right around this thing. Oh, okay, yep, bigger tank. I just need the top off. I just need the top off. Thank you kindly. Alright. I find channel point stuff kind of pointless. Yeah. Do you hear all that gun? Holy crap. Like, awesome. Easier with the shotgun for a small bot. Yeah, I missed twice with the shotgun though, but you're right. Okay, we're still holding strong. This is awkward, because the last one we did was a lot harder, I think. You just have to not miss, yeah. Have you met me? Accuracy's not my forte. Nope, nope. Little higher, little higher, little higher. Right on the beak. Can I get the other side with this? Almost. Not even close. I don't know why the hell I'm wasting my time. Okay. We're still covered. Yeah, we're still covered. Okay. This might be a very short stream. I might legitimately have to find something else to play. Is Spanish your forte? No mas. Oh, this is the side you're coming from. You wanted a kiss? What was up with that, man? I have one of these and two of these. Thanks. We're almost done here. Oh, I think that's the last piece. Come get some. Da-na-na, na-na. That's it. Da-na-na, na-na-na. I kick you right in the butt and now you're dead. Da-na-na, na-na-na. Now we gotta do this fight again. Da-na-na, na-na-na. Duke Nukem. Slapped and chopped. I'll be here all week. That was an oddly short... Oh! I know why that was a short fight. We're still on security cooldown. At the top. We've already blown up a security ship. And we're on cooldown now. That's why there wasn't also a security ship. I thought the security ship came free of charge. Did we lose anything else? No, 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 no. We're out of here. Zoom. Zoom, zoom. I don't need any of this. I need way more kabang bang. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I'll take all of these. Yeah, we got one more fight to do. If I can get it done in 3 minutes, that'd be incredible. It's not gonna happen, but it's the exact same fight. Not exact same. Like, we gotta go somewhere else for it, but it's the exact same style of fight. Where am I? It is there. Yoink. Gosh. Factorio? I don't know what we played. I don't know what we play after this. Oh, that Timberborn map, maybe? What else is there? I don't want to do another season of this right away. Even though the thing I was mentioning was the mod that gives you higher levels of armor and treads and drill. There's also better drones. There's better defenses. There's another mod that adds a ton of defensive stuff. Like, there's a lot of cool mods out there. The tank, rocket stuff, like all kinds of cool crap. Thank you for that. Welcome, Devil. Hope you're doing well today, friend. I've been doing shoutouts, so hold on. And Tall was here a moment ago, yeah? The Devil DVP. If Tall comes back and says hi, we'll give him a shout too. I've been not paying attention. I've been trying to give shouts and I'm not doing a good job of it. Where is the thing? Okay, go around. Go around. Time is funny and the money. Right. Devil is a wonderful streamer, communicative, chatty, love it, very cool. They've done a lot of variety stuff. The game they play is different. Sometimes they go out on a walk and show off like their town. There's a lot of really cool stuff. Do X Human Revolution. Nice. Never really got into those games. I gotta catch your stream again. Oh, there's the security. They also sometimes stream with Need More Sauce. Need More Sauce is also a delightful streamer. Those two get along very, very well together. 100%. Okay. I didn't save. Oh, butts. Well, we're in the soup now, kid. We're in the soup now. Me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Drill ship taking damage. No dingles. You don't say. You just don't even. I'm coming. What side is this on? What? Oh, there's a whole nother thing over here. Oh, alright. Yep, deploying is more important. Okay, is there another thing? No, that's the whole thing. Okay. So... Oh, hi. Hi, hello. Look at all that. Look at all that beautiful suppression fire. Holy crap. Is it still suppression fire at that point? I don't even know. I don't even know, but they're not coming through this. You shall not pass. I'm gonna be a crotchety teacher and be like, you shall not okay. Keep talking that mad smack with those Tesla grenades. You're not gonna have too much butts to stand on, I'll tell you that for nothing. Okay, now we can get going. Nope. 5, please. Yeah, of course. Murder is loading. Please wait. Reload, please. Thank you. The only thing that would make this combat a little more succinct is if we were playing Black Sabbath's Iron Man. Nobody helps him. He just stares at the world. Oh, thank you. This is what I'm talking about. I have not been able to put pants on. Oh my gosh, come on. My turn. Now, can I get out of this little quagmire, please? Okay. And that's a Tesla. Ah, you stink. Awesome. That's not what I wanted to take out. I want to take the top off. I just want to take the top off. Get out of here. Okay. Now the Tesla. Oh my god. I need one of these things. You still have a Tesla? Ah, rubbish. Run. No. Holy crap, okay. Run. Ah, biscuits. Okay, that's fine. Jeez, oh man. Are we just getting outranged? Also, where's my backpack? Thanks. Okay, we need to redeploy somewhere that gives me a tactical edge. I don't have a tactical edge here. I think we need to reroll. Maybe? Yep, we're gonna reroll. Run. Okay. We lost... nothing? Oh, we didn't actually lose... we took a ton of damage, we didn't lose anything. Okay, so here's what I mean by we lost the tactical edge. What they have is a lot of long-range stuff, right? They have a lot of long-range stuff. What's happening is I don't have repair packs. And I can't interface with this, and you can see why right here. So, what we need to do is we need to maximize our tactical edge. What I mean by that is, they have a lot of long-range stuff. As you can see, there was like that alleyway, and then a turn right. They were all coming from that same direction. So if I deploy a bunch of Gatling there, we remove their long-range benefit. I think that's our strat, but I was already starting to lose. materials and gear, and I didn't want to push that. Redeploying is too difficult if you got to do it too many times. And yeah, we'll get it repaired. We'll dump like 3 turrets on the back end to kind of keep the piece there, and then I'll deploy most of it on the other side because that's where I think we were getting the most hit. But this side is more damaged anyway, so it's fine. What we're gonna do is, what was this? Volcano Heart 3. Do I have a good view of what that looked like? I don't know if the other ones provide a better advantage or anything. I'm not too sure what the right option is. I've done this fight at least 5 or 6 times or something. But I never had to think about what if the enemy has the Zerg swarm power or whatever. We're gonna go north. We're gonna bunker in for that 9 minutes. Want to make sure everything's set up and deployed. I think I want to remove some stuff. Oh, I should check our supply of things. Did you do it? Okay. There's a tank outside. Those cheeky waffles. Hi, Nico. No, you can't have my water. How you do? Okay, you can't have the microphone. I don't know if you just know when is the most awkward time to become affectionate. Because during these combat moments, it's weird. It's like, oh, Papa is stressed. Now it's clearly time to take a bath on his keyboard. Isn't this riveting for both of us, Papa? No. Are you not enjoying yourself, Papa? No, I'm not enjoying my cat taking a bath on my keyboard. Teslas. Yeah, give me some of that. That. Something is having a bad day outside, that's for sure. I think there's a dude stuck right there. Okay. I threw 3 grenades with best option. I thought that was going to be like the best way to clear that out, and I failed to hit him 3 times. Look, forget this noise. Blam. Right, Nico? Blam. You got to hit him with the blammer. Blam, blam. Done. Clean. Clear. Repaired. Good. Great. Crap, I don't want... Oh, black powder. I'll take... Hey. My son, we're gonna have this conversation where you're eating things I don't want you to eat. Am I out of repairs? No, I got plenty of repair kits. That must be on the other side. Good. Good. Easy cheese. Easy cheese. That's on the other side. Okay. A little scraped knees. A little bit of scraped knees, but nothing too bad. Nico just bonked the audio. Let me make sure it's still good. Yeah, it's still good. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, perfect, perfect. Hi. How you doing? You friggin' ding dong? I'll take more grenades, sure. Okay, thanks for the iron. Maybe that's why that's a little beefed. A little messed up. I don't know what is 34% in there. Ad starts in 1 minute, folks. Sure, just put them everywhere. Ah, that's what got 34'd. Okay. Alright, I'm willing to re-roll that fight. We got 5 minutes. I don't think the military is going to be sending too much more. They'll send a bit more for sure, but not wave after wave of my own men kind of a thing. I mean, they do, with these settings, they are pulling a regular Zap Brannigan, that's for sure. Repaired, that's repaired. And somehow I got the kill for that. Awesome. More iron. Oh, I'll take all this, and I'll take all that, and I'll take all this, and I'll take all that. That got minimally damaged. Yep, perfect. 95 seems to be our lowest thing. I think I saw 94 in there. Hi. Okay. Gonna have more that. Oh, okay. Let's do a save. Well, we've accomplished not too much, but that's alright. I think what I want is I want the military cooldown again. What are we missing? Sulfur, crystal, copper. I'm gonna put more copper in the system. When I said we were good on copper, I absolutely meant it. How much do we have? Oh, 67 hot jams. Okay, here, you can have all this. I don't need any of that. Just take it away. Take it away. Cool. Now, anything else in the ship we want to modify? I think I'm satisfied with this as the front. I'm happy with the power. I might remove all 4 of these. Pull 2 of the combat ones down and put 2 more snipers? I don't know how smart that'll be. In the middle? I think snipers make a lot of sense in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. If we've got to reconfigure the boat for acquisition, we can. So, yoink. Yoink. Put him in the middle? Put him in the middle, maybe. So, military, military. Military, military. Sniper. Sniper. Is that everything? Okay. Great. You are getting changed out. 1,000 seems good to me. The reality of the situation is our turrets aren't going to last long enough to do anything else. Like, giving a turret 5,000 ammunition makes no sense. You're wasting money. Whoop. That was close. Yep, we got time. We got time, not worried. Actually, thanks. That got giggled. So on the, I guess, not exterior, but at the main ends, the front and the back, I'm sticking a Gatling and mortar. Put a few more snipper turrets in the middle, yeah. I think we're alright. So those are closed and building. Oh, I can't scroll through them because they're all closed. Okay, that's fine. Let's do a safety save here. And let's get rolling back to the combat. Should be able to get there in like 40 seconds. Yeah, no problem. So I think that same Hello? Dude. It's like a cat messing with the mouse, right? Thing doesn't even know what it wants to be when it grows up. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think we're gonna try Volcano Heart 5 instead. That would get me a lot closer to the... Hi, Nico. That would get me a lot closer to the action. So this one's gonna be... Actually, let's do it like this so it looks a little different. There we go. Okay. This one's gonna be our main point. Man, 500% is so many tanks. Freaking crazy, man. Yep, very good. I can totally see what's going on. Very good. I can see it from here. Perfect. That cuts down how much I gotta run, for real. Come on, become deployed. Thank you. Okay, those have to get built. That's pretty good about that. I'm getting out-sniped from the thing? No, 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 no. Nope. I gotta reload. That's cheeky as hell, man. Nothing lost. Sniper damaged. It's obviously on this side. That is cheap. Am I out of stuff? Okay, I'm out of stuff. That's fine. What's up, fella? Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm just getting straight up outranged like crazy. So if they come through this... Okay, I think I can do some work now. I'm gonna grab those repair kits. Hi. Okay. Is anything super duper damaged? No. 74% if I had to guess. Ooh, looks like we've already got some work done. Already got some dang work done. I'm gonna mess up your face. Okay, one leg down. Okay, we're doing all right. This is working. Am I not hitting anything? I gotta be hitting something, right? Yeah, buddy. That side's done. Oh, we're gonna wrap this up easy cake. Yeah, man. I don't know what's exploding, but I don't care. Legitimately think I'm like 30 seconds away from winning this thing. There we go. The sidebar was hitting. I'm getting the hit notification. I don't know what I'm hitting. There we go. Okay, I was hitting it. Look at that. Drill ship taking damage. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Just hold. 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 Hey! Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. That was exhausting.
The cog core exploded and crumbled like dry leaves, falling into the hearth of the volcano and slowly melting away. One by one, each cog unit fell silent as the source of their power vanished. The rage that had filled the volcano slowly faded, washed away by the wind and cleansing rain. Now dormant, the clear skies and calm water.
Oh my gosh, it took all the wind right out of me. That was crazy.
To the tropical island.
Thank you, Nedved. Yeah. 500% spawn rate is insane.
And thanks to radio and telegraph, it soon reaches the exiled islanders. Before long, the first ships start to return, bringing the.
Oh, I'll do some other game. I mean, you're welcome to scoop, but I gotta figure out what I want to do.
People search the island.
I don't know if I'm up for Factorio or what I'm up for.
Islanders discover the expedition crew. Story of their great struggle with the cog resonates throughout the island. Adranos will never forget the names of the heroic drill ship crew who bravely fought the cog menace.
Next time for core, use dynamic and not sniper. Oh yeah, Papu, how's that going? Also, let me know if you want to meet up about Gleba. Also, thank you. 14 hours sounds about right. Cogs killed about 1,000 sounds about right. Energy produced, modules produced, eruptions survived, landing sites visited. Oh, unfortunately, it doesn't say any of the other stats. That's okay. That was still a lot of fun. I want to see how bad our ship got jacked. Yeah, the tail end of the back. Like, no, that was no big deal, really. Yeah, you just gotta buy time so you can get all your snipping done. Oh, another spider showed up. Yeah. Oh, that's wild. How did that get so damaged, but this didn't? Oh, it got beat up a little bit. But now that we've defeated the cogs, and more specifically, the volcano agitators, or whatever you want to call them, the timer's now set to infinite. Now, eruptions never happen, which is interesting. It's an interesting thing to not have eruptions happen, because if the eruptions don't happen, how do resources refresh themselves, right? Kind of a thing. I'm not really sure. I never really played past this point, and I'm not gonna. So there's that. There's the save. Okay. Done and done. So for those of you joining us on YouTube, we'll call this an episode here. For those of you joining us on Twitch, just hang tight. But yeah, if you joined us from YouTube, thanks again. Hope to catch you all next time. Peace.